Alright, welcome everyone. We're in the semifinals. I, of course, am Niz. You're watching Nizcast. But we are casting the Semi-Pro Cup Series, aka SCS, hosted by NA Dota. Like I said, we're in the semifinals. We watched Excessive Core play last game in the quarters, where they knocked off, well, another... I believe both those teams were Peruvian, by the way. But they knocked off another team. And advanced to, well, the semifinals right now, and they're going to be playing on the Radiant side up against a team by the name of 2K MMR Bullies, who's going to be on the Dire side. And if we take a look at the roster, we certainly recognize a lot of these names. Too Much Bang Bang, Chemistry, Auto Attacks, Pickles, Meth. All those guys, I think, have played under a few different team names in the past. I remember Chemistry played an incredible Wisp, as that was definitely his core hero, his signature hero, I should say, as we already see them picking it, but I won't get to the draft yet. But yeah, it's been a while since we saw these guys play. I think the last time we saw them play was when I was doing a little bit of casting of the CEVO playoffs. And unfortunately, I think we saw them lose. But yeah, I think that was the last time. We have seen them before in SCS, but it was quite some time ago. They played under the name of Too Much Bang Bang and Auto Attacks, and I forget what other name. There was another name that they played under, but it has been a while. So good to see these guys back, and maybe they have been playing. We just haven't had the chance of casting them, and maybe I just haven't noticed. But definitely good to see them back, and we know Excessive Core is going to be up against a pretty formidable opponent. And, well, it is going to be a Wisp played by Chemistry, so that's always scary. But let's catch up in the draft. We had Slark and Axe getting banned out by 2K MMR Bullies. Sniper and Shadow Fiend were the bans for Excessive Core. We then had Troll Warlord as, I believe, the first pick for 2K MMR Bullies. That was fired back by Beastmaster and Vengeful Spirit for Excessive Core, so they really like that duo. Then we saw the IO, the Wisp, pick up for 2K MMR Bullies. Like I said, that's a signature hero for Chemistry. Then we moved on into the second round of bans. Storm Spirit and Juggernaut getting banned out by 2K MMR Bullies. And then Excessive Core banned out the Earthshaker and the Lion. So two heroes that like moving around, give you a good amount of disable to pair up with that Wisp. And then we had the Queen of Pain getting picked up by Excessive Core. 2K MMR Bullies picked up the Morphling. And now we have an Abaddon picked up by Excessive Core. So it looked like three of their heroes are exactly the same as last game. They do switch it up and pick up that Queen of Pain. Of course, last game, Queen of Pain was banned out. Storm Spirit was not. So now we see the opposite. Storm Spirit getting banned out this time. Queen of Pain getting picked this time. As for 2K MMR Bullies, with the Troll Warlord, the Wisp, and the Morphling, I think that is probably going to be our safe lane. I can't remember if these guys like running support Morphling, but it would give them a lot of disable. Of course, the stun-based Morphling, and that seems like how most people are playing it, and I'm guessing that's how they're going to be playing it as well. There is the off chance that that Morphling is going to be thrown in the off lane. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think it is going to be a support Morphling. Troll Warlord's going to be farming safe lane. And Wisp may be in the mid lane, helping out their mid laner, or may just be in that safe lane, getting as much XP and all that as he can. Of course, it's a Wisp, so most likely he's going to be sitting on top of that top rune location every time it spawns. But a Deuce is going to be the pick. Okay.
Dire team
back. Which puts them in a unique situation. Is it the Deuce going to be mid, or is the Troll going to be mid? What do they want going up against the Queen of Pain? To me, I think it would be the Deuce going up against the Queen of Pain, but I'm no expert on either of those matchups, so we're going to have to wait and see who Chemistry elects to put mid against the Queen of Pain, or you never know, it may not even be a Queen of Pain. We're not completely committed to that. It could be a safe lane farming Queen of Pain. Brood Mama gets banned out by Excessive Core. PA gets banned out by 2K MMR Bully, so that's what they picked up last game. They're not going to have access to it this game. But they did pick an Abaddon, which they didn't use. They actually played against last game.
10 seconds remaining.
And Interesting. Bristleback. Okay, so it looks like Excessive Core is going to be running Beastmaster in the off lane, Queen of Pain in the safe lane, or sorry, in the mid lane, and then Bristleback in the safe lane with the Vengeful Spirit and the Abaddon. And what that means is Bristleback's going to get the ball rolling. He's going to get a good amount of farm, going to get off to a good start. And then they're just going to rely on him being basically raid bossed by the Abaddon, giving him constant shields and heals. Shields and heals. Man, that's hard to say. So he's just going to be able to walk in and not care about anything that's going to happen to him. He's going to be backed up by Beastmaster getting the roar. And then, of course, all the damage potential coming out from the Queen of Pain. Of course, Bristleback's damage is going to be amplified by the minus armor coming out from the Vengeful Spirit Wave of Terror. So we have a lot of synergy here, but it is a very mid-game oriented team. So if they don't get off to a good start, they could find themselves in trouble. And, well, if it doesn't really go well for them in the mid-game, then they're going up against a Dusa. And they really don't have much to contest the Dusa late game. But Kunkka is going to be the final pick for 2K MMR Bullies. Definitely a little bit of a different draft coming out from them this game. Makes you wonder, is that then an offlane morphling? Is this like some kind of Wisp Kunkka troll aggressive lane? I don't know. I'm not sure how they're going to lane this, but with that Kunkka pickup, I'm assuming the morphling is now a core role and the Kunkka is going to be a support. But who knows? We're going to see Kunkka now buying Sentry Wards, so he is going to be a support. But let's introduce the teams and the players first.
Prepare for
we
battle.
have, on the Radiant side, the team that we saw last game, Excessive Core. Playing their Bristleback is going to be Kamuzi, hashtag Tinker. Don't think he was in our last game. I'm pretty sure he's not. Not sure who he was replacing. Trying to remember. Oh, he's replacing Demon, who was on the PA last game. We have Banksy playing the Vengeful Spirit. He was on the Lion last game. We've got Agony on the Queen of Pain. Espax, once again, where is he? There he is. Once again on the Beastmaster. Neverpark's going to be on the Abaddon. And that moves us on to our Dire side. On the Dire side is going to be 2K MMR Bullies playing their Troll War. Too much bang bang. Playing the Medusa is going to be Meth. Playing the Kunkka, support Kunkka, is going to be Pickles. Playing that Wisp, that IO is going to be Chemistry. Look for him to get some big plays. And playing the Morphling is going to be Auto Attacks. See a question asked in chat about, is this a best of 3? It is a best of 1. Everything in SCS is a best of 1. So whichever team wins this moves on to our grand finals, where they'll be playing Overachievers. The team that loses, well, they're out. And good luck next time, as well, we do this every Thursday and every Sunday night. So they have 2 cracks a day every week. But we don't really have a prize pool. Nothing, no money on the line. It's just about bragging rights. But teams of this level, you know, it's all about the practice. It's all about, you know, playing up against some good teams, going as far and deep into in a tournament as you can, getting a little bit of tournament experience under your belt as well. It's a little different coming out of a practice environment into an actual tournament. As just even if there's no money on the line, there still is more on the line, and it's important to the players to try and do as best as they can. As for our lanes, it is going to be Espax in the off lane on this Beastmaster. He's going to be going up against the Troll Warlord and the Wisp. Looks like we're going to have a lot of stacking and jungling coming out from Pickles on the Kunkka. In the mid lane, it's going to be the Dusa against the Queen of Pain matchup, so electing to go with the Dusa mid. And in the off lane, it is going to be Morphling going up against Bristleback, Vengeful Spirit, and Abaddon. Auto attacks taking a little bit of damage here. He will get caught by the magic missile and be forced to waveform away, which I actually thought he was going to be okay, but with the explosion of the aphotic shield and a quill spray coming out from Kamuzi, they do get the first blood, but they may lose their Beastmaster in the top lanes. He's been getting right click down, no bashes, as very too much bang bang, a little bit unlucky there. But they do have a Troll Warlord, so it doesn't really matter what kind of start you have on Troll. You always seem to just kind of dominate a game. That hero's, in my opinion, very, very broken. But the team's not agreeing with me on that. Of course, they left it get through the drafts, the initial banning phase. Like I said, Chemistry's going to be sitting on those top runes as he got that top rune. And so far, we've got a Troll Warlord and Bristleback pretty much even in terms of CS. Troll slightly ahead by 2 CS, but there's 2 CS here to be had by the Bristleback. And of course, with him having being a part of that first blood, he's off to a little bit of a better start than the Troll Warlord. Mid lane, a little bit Queen of Pain favored. 9-4 for the Queen of Pain versus 7-7 for the Dusa. So the Dusa getting a little bit more denies, but the Queen of Pain getting a little bit more last hits. As for our offlaners, we got a 6-0 Beastmaster and a 5-0 Morphling. So they're pretty much dead even as well. Despite seeing that first blood, it seems pretty even, and S-Bax playing a little bit aggressive there, is forcing too much bang bang back as he's got no mana, and he took a little bit of a lick in there. But he will be fine. Auto attacks potentially getting dove there as well. As he's having a little bit of a tough time here in this off lane on the Morphling. But expect him to... I think they expected with when you're going to pick as greedy as an off laner as a Morphling, you expect it to not necessarily go as smoothly as it would with other typical off laners. It looks like the lanes are actually maintaining how they were just a few seconds ago, as everyone's pretty much even. What has Pickles been doing in this jungle? He's just been stacking everything. As he's got, that's a triple there. Will he actually get the quad here? He won't get the quad, but he's also got a triple up there. This is just a single. But some good stacking coming out there from Pickles. As he's pinging out, he said, hey, this is tripled, this is tripled. We should come farm this soon. A little bit of right click exchange there. Too much bang bang. He's been taking quite a bit of damage from this Beastmaster. The harass coming out not only just from the boar, but also eating a few axes there. Has left him with a little bit of low HP pool, but we have to keep in mind that S-Bax, his regen is very, very important as the offlaner, but he still has 3 tangos. So he's looking pretty good for his regen. They did just catch the sentry ward that was blocking this camp. Or sorry, that was blocking this camp from spawning. So they will now be able to pull there, and then of course pull down, or they could even pull to the lane, however you like to do it. Everyone likes to do it different ways. Some kind of adjust on the fly. But yeah, they will have that pulling advantage to them to help starve this Rexar or this Beastmaster of XP a little bit more. Still deadlock in the mid lane, as both of them are hitting 6. Actually, Agony a little bit behind in XP. He'll hit 6 in just a second here. But with Pickles standing there, he's trying to be a little bit careful. And look at Chem as he pushed up way past the tier 1 tower, just wiping out the creep wave and forcing auto attacks back. And that means he's missing a bunch of the XP that's getting killed by the tower here. I'm a little bit concerned about how much HP is on too much bang bang. He doesn't really have that much to worry about until level 6 comes out from S-Bax. He is very close to that. But once the Primal Wars roars online, he could actually take a fall with that amount of HP, and that's why he just healing salved up. Well, Banksy and Agony making a rotation through the jungle will find the stack, which Pickles will have to lay down a torrent to try and get some of it. But now Chemistry will jump on in. X marks the spot, will be used onto Banksy. And they're going to just try to focus him down. Of course, Agony just blinked away, so the Queen of Pain doesn't really have much to worry about, but the Vengeful Spirit will take a fall. And I think now 2K MMR Bullies will kind of go back to farming this camp here, as I believe most of it actually went to the Queen of Pain. I think as they went up and were going after the Vengeful Spirit, I think Agony was killing it from down here. I'm not exactly sure, but when we actually got back to seeing it, it was just the 2 sets of golems. So I'm guessing the Queen of Pain got most of that CS. So good on Agony for taking up that stack. Of course, we do still have another triple stack available for 2K MMR Bullies, and I imagine they are going to devote that one to their Dusa. But they could put it on the troll. They do have that available to them. It's just well, it just comes down to who they want all that gold and XP on at this point in the game. Of course, some of that XP is going to be split with Pickles, as I imagine he, with all the stacking that he was doing, he fell behind in XP. As we can see, he's level 3, so he's actually even with both supports from the other side. But yeah, with all that stacking, you typically split that with your core hero so that the support hero can get back into the game. Kamazi has picked up Treads, a magic wand, a ring of Bassi, a bottle. He's got a good solid core of items here. Auto attacks, doesn't really have much. He's got his ring of protection. Meth has his Treads and Aquila, 600 gold on hand. Agony. Interesting, he had a Staff of Wizardry and then a Belt of Giant Strength. Potentially electing to go with a Necro Book first? Yeah, the Belt of Strength's coming out. That could just be building towards a set of Treads. And the Staff of Wizardry just picked up because he got 1,000 gold because of killing that stack and all that. Interesting. It certainly will be interesting if he goes for Necro Book. I don't think that'll be the case, but if they do choose to go for the Necro Book, I imagine it to be a little bit later. But we do have a Belt of Strength on S-Back, so I imagine that's for his set of Treads. So he did go Treads last game. It's like we got Soul Ring coming out from Never Park, sorry. And Banksy just has a set of boots and a ring of protection, so building towards a set of Tranquils. No bottle coming out from Chemistry here. That's a little surprising. I'm pretty sure he normally gets a bottle on the Wisp.
Top tower is under attack.
But they did just farm up that triple stack. Now they'll make their way back up into the top lane, as the Radiant was kind of positioned up here, but they've since rotated away. Speaking of rotations, Banksy is making a rotation to the top lane again, but he's going to get rotated on by too much Bang Bang and Chemistry. They meet in the jungle, and we are going to lose the Vengeful Spirit here. The question is, will we lose the Beastmaster? I don't think we will, as he's able to get on out of there. And, well, just like last game, he's so damn tanky for this point in the game. 1,000 or 1,100 HP on a hero that has 6 armor 10 minutes into the game is incredibly tanky. I mean, you take a look at the Troll Warlord. He only has 800 HP and 5 + 3 armor. So he has a little bit more armor, but his HP pool is significantly less. And they tried to catch out S-Backs there, but unfortunately weren't able to land the Torrent. But even if they did, Never Park's up here, so an Aphotic Shield would be able to remove it. However, he doesn't have enough mana. He will now have enough mana for an Aphotic Shield. So even if S-Backs gets stunned up, he will be able to remove that with an Aphotic. Auto Attacks has finished his Tranquil Boots. He's going to be a little bit slow off to start off here on the Morphling, but once you... I'll be right back. Not sure if you guys heard that, but I'll be right back.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Holy smokes! I'm so sorry about that, guys. I don't know if we missed anything. I don't think we did, but holy crap. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was ridiculously loud. But I'll talk about that in a second, as we have TP's coming in on the mid lane, and they're going to chase down Camuzi, who found himself past the tier 1 tower. And now he's going to purchase the recipe, or sorry, not the recipe, the items required to complete his Vanguard. But with a relocate there, the Wisp is going to hop back up into the top lane with the Troll Warlord, so the Bristleback will be fine. But now Agony and Banksy potentially going to catch out Pickles here. They will land the Arcane, or Magic Missile. I keep getting that spell wrong tonight. I'm not sure why. But Agony will throw out the Sonic Wave, and they will get the kill there. So 3-2 now in favor of the Radiant side. But as I say that, too much Bang Bang goes down as Camuzi is going to claim a kill there. They did just get the kill onto the Rexar. But Camuzi with the TP comes on in and gets the double in return. But my goodness, like I said, I don't know if you guys heard that, but it was ridiculously loud.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It was thunder, but it didn't sound like thunder. And I live kind of close to an airport, and we frequently have planes flying overhead. I don't want to say frequently. It's not like it's ever loud or anything like that. It's quiet, but we do have like planes that sometimes will fly overhead and stuff like that. I didn't know if there was a crash. I had no idea. I had a million things running through my head, but Agony's going to get stunned up here, and he's going to go down. So I had to go look outside. I had no idea. That thunder came out of nowhere. But holy crap, was that loud. Man, that was loud. Scared the hell out of me. But we do have a Dota game to cast, so I'm going to try to get back into this. As we see, auto attacks playing kind of aggressive there. Camuzi's is smacking him with whatever the hell item or weapon Bristleback carries. I don't know what you call that thing. What do you call that? It's kind of like a wrecking ball. I don't know what it's actually called. Like it's a ball and chain. I think it's. I mean that's what it is. I don't know if that's officially what it's called. If you know what this weapon is.
My waters rise.
It says it's a Morning Star. Is that a Morning Star? I don't know. I didn't think a Morning Star was attached by a chain. I thought a Morning Star was just like almost like a mace. Maybe I'm completely wrong. I'm an idiot. Whatever. I got Neverpark taking a bunch of damage in the mid lane, but he'll be okay. Aphotic Shield is apparently really good.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
With S-Backs taking a little bit of damage in the top lane, but too much Bang Bang has elected to go with a Vlad's.
Are fortified.
Interesting. Troll Warlord picking up a Vlad's. Or we'll allow him to hop on into the jungle. We'll give them a little bit more push.
Top tower is under attack.
But that's certainly different. Agony will get relocated on, and they will get the kill there. They did stun him up. Auto attack stun is so damn long. 4.25 seconds is just ridiculous. And because of that, they will be able to deny that tower. I think it just needed 1, maybe 2 auto attacks more from Agony to get that there, but they unfortunately weren't able to do so. Well, if we take a look at the last hits, we see just how far ahead Bristleback is, but let's switch it on over to net worth and see if that transfers over, and indeed it does. 8.3k net worth for this Bristleback. He is huge, as he's just picked up a Skull Basher as well. Closest to him is 2,000 gold behind, and that's the mid Medusa, which is played by Meth. Got an ultimate orb on him, and there's 1,700 gold on hand. And we do have action in the top lane. It's too much Bang Bang. He's just manning up and just tossing axes, but he's so low on HP. Looks like he's going to go down. Boat comes crashing through. Will stun up 3. Neverpark has Borrowed Time procced, but now Pickles is going to be the focus target, but Chemistry jumps on in, keeps him alive. And with auto attacks and that huge stun comes out, they're going to be able to kill and lock down the Queen of Pain. Neverpark is going to go down as well. Now auto attacks, unfortunately, will go down as well. And we're just left with the 2 highest net worth in the game, just kind of man-fighting each other. But it wasn't really a man-fight when all of a sudden Dusa tries to turn tail and run. As Camuzi just right-clicks her down.
Dire's top tower
this Bristleback running away with the game. Let's show the fight recap, as that shows us losing everyone but the Bristleback and the Rexar. And that's going to result in a huge gold swing in favor of Xcore. And let's actually bring up the net worth and see just how far ahead they are. It's over 2,000, getting close to 2,500. Let's get rid of this, as we have a TP coming in from Too Much Bang Bang. And that means Kemuzi's going to take a bunch of damage. He's not sure if he should run here or just get some cool stacks up. And oh my goodness. That was a good play from him, but we do have a relocate here. I'll get to that in a second. As auto attacks and chemistry are going to jump on in. Kemuzi is so damn tanky. I don't think he's going to go down. Not with Neverpark keeping him alive. We are going to lose chemistry. And auto attacks will run away. Meth now TPing on in. We'll throw out the Mystic Snake. That'll catch 3. Almost getting the kill onto Neverpark. Kemuzi will go down finally. This Neverpark had to back away. Banksy needs to be a little careful as well. I think we're back. Well, that was a first. I think we're up and live though. As well,
Radiant's bottom tower
unfortunately, the weather got the best of us. The storm knocked out the internet. Hopefully, it doesn't happen again.
Radiant's top tower
Took
is under
a
attack.
while for it to come back up. A little worried about that. I have absolutely no idea what's going on in this Dota game. Hopefully, we're able to catch everyone back up,
Radiant's
both you and
top tower
myself.
has fallen.
And if you're lucky enough to have the ticket in game, then maybe you can let us know in chat what's going on. Let's take a look at our gold grab. Holy crap!
Radiant's
Well,
top tower
2K
is under
MMR
attack.
Bullies, they definitely came back in
Dire's
this
middle
game
barracks are under attack.
quite a bit, as they have a
Dire's
12k
structures are
lead.
fortified.
XP's a little bit more, but we've got a battle going on in the mid lane as a boat's going to come through. And that's going to secure the kill onto Banksy. Too much bang bang though, needs to not go too crazy here, as he's going to try to right click down Kemuzi. There we go. As they're trying to desperately get this Rax. What's going on in the top lane? We've already got the set of Rax going down. Relocate's going to bring
Dire's middle
Meth
barracks
back here, and they're just now going to try to right click down. The Bristleback looks like he's going to take a fall. They're also going to, just from the split arrow, get the kill onto the Abaddon as well. So they do keep their range racks alive. They do keep their melee racks alive. They do lose their range racks. Agony, though, is going to go down as the relocate brings everyone back. And definitely a huge advantage there for 2K MMR. It looks like they also got the mid racks as well as the top racks there. I'm not sure if the mid racks was already gone or whatnot. But either way, GG. We have no idea what happened. But we will be able to follow these guys into the final, assuming Mother Nature lets us. But yeah, it's going to be Xcore that's going to get knocked on out. 2K MMR Bullies will advance to the finals, which we will hopefully be able to cast. Once again, I'm Niz. If you're, stuck with us, that's awesome. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching the cast. If, maybe if you're wondering what the hell happened, maybe you're watching the VODs or whatever. The storm knocked out my power. So we have no idea what happened in this game. But we will know what happens in the finals, assuming we still have internet. So stick with us for that. I'm going to throw it to music in the meantime. But 2K MMR Bullies will advance to the grand finals, where they're going to be playing up against Overachievers. That's going to be a really good matchup. So definitely stay tuned for that. And on the end of all that, I have a little bit of a announcement to make. I know I'm announcing an announcement, but an announcement to make of what I'm going to be doing in the future with casting and all that stuff. So that's definitely something you want to stick around for. But like I said, I got a lobby to jump into, so I'm going to throw it to music now, and we'll be there in just a minute.